Hello and welcome to my kitchen, everyone. Today we're going to be doing the Weight Watcher 0 Point Soup, which is a vegetable soup for weight loss. Yes, or just maintaining your weight, or just to have some veggies in your life. Now, this is the recipe that I'm going by, but I'm just going to add whatever ingredients I have into my pot because I don't have green beans. So, but I have everything else. We have, instead of doing vegetable broth, I have leftover chicken broth and beef broth that I need to use up. Minced garlic, tomato paste, diced tomatoes, chopped cabbage, white onion. I'm using the yellow onion, I think. Sliced carrots, skip the green beans. I don't have any. And use frozen green beans on that if you're using them. All right. And then we have zucchini, oregano, and pepper. And I think I got everything. And I'm probably going to use some thyme onion seasoning in there. So welcome to my kitchen. My name is Alexis, and we're going to get the show on the road because who has time to be talking about all this stuff, right? So I got my cabbage. We'll put the cabbage over here for a sec, okay? But we need to get our onion chopped up. And this video is live streaming here on TikTok, but it'll be uploaded over to my YouTube. So if you're watching this on the replay, you're over on YouTube, or you're on my VIP group on Table, which is a Pampered Chef website where I will put the YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube or anything, then get on my Table, message me to be part of that if you want to be part of my VIP group on the Pampered Chef website Table. All right, so I gotta stop saying all right. I say that all the time, but anyway, thanks for coming in, everybody. We got a lot of people going on now. I peel these celery because these are the fibrous parts and they're pretty stringy. So if you ever go out and have wings, which are super expensive, and you get celery with them, they don't do this. All right, and when you're eating it, you have all these like strings, like these little tiny strings, and to not have that in your soups and stuff, you're just going to peel them. All right, so we got that peeled. I'm going to peel everything and then come back, and then we're going to peel up a carrot. Yes, everybody needs a good peeler in their repertoire because you know what, we peel a lot of different things: potatoes, carrots, celery, you name it, you can put all of them. Now I'm putting all my scraps over in a bowl, and I save all these scraps because I washed all my veggies off right now, and we're saving these so we can make our own vegetable stock, our own veggie stock, which I have some in the freezer, but I didn't defrost it. So I got to use some of that up. And I like just drinking it plain old because if you're looking to lose weight, if you can have some of this nice, great broth in you, oh my gosh, you're getting all these nutrients that you never thought you could have. And if you have the lettuce leaf, you can use the lettuce leaf also in your soups and stocks too. It just makes a nice, pretty color. All right, I think I got everything sliced up. Now we're going to chop it. I'm just going to use a knife. I'm using my Santoku knife because this is my favorite little lightweight knife. And I'm going to get these little parts off and cut off the bottom parts here. Yeah, even though I have a lot of it off, it's going in that stalk there. And we're just going to slice these things up. And yes, you can use a slicing machine if you have it. I'm just using up my nice little thing, my nice little knife, and I'm trying to cut it. As you know, I don't cut the most even. I am not a professional chef, but I like to come in and show that if I can do this in the kitchen, you can do it in the kitchen, not being a professional one. So, hey, I am holding the knife correctly. I'm holding it a little bit tight there. Now, I didn't know you could just peel. Yeah, you can just, peel them. All right, wait a minute. Oops, I missed a comment here. You peel off the stringy part. Yeah, peel off the stringy part. You know, that way it eats a lot easier. We are making Weight Watcher 0 Point Soup, which is a vegetable soup. It's great for diets, weight loss, just to eat, period. You can use it. You can do this as all vegetarian, or you can use chicken broth in it or beef broth. And since I have a little bit of both chicken and beef broth left, I am adding those two to my soup. Okay. All right, got those carrots all cut up. Let's get this one done. Now you're trying to cut them about the same thickness, and I am not the best at slicing at the same thickness. I am not a professional chef or cutter here, but I don't want to don't ever hold your fingers out because you can slice your nail off this way. If you do it this way, at least it goes down on the knuckle and you won't cut yourself. All right, so proper use of your kitchen tools, your knives especially, and don't be looking at the comments while you're holding a knife in your hand. All right. All right, get all those up. And this is the longest part because you need to get this stuff cut up. Sometimes if you have them in the grocery store and they're already cut up for you, more power to you. Now I'm going to cut off the bottom and the top of my celery because, you know, we don't really want this part there. All right, but we're going to save that for our stock. All right, and we're going to slice our celery right down. If you're doing like celery sticks to dip, you may want to do it another time, but I sort of want them about the same thickness. I want everything about the same thickness so I can taste it in my soup. I don't want them really, really big. And if you want to slice it on diagonal, that's fine too. It just gives a little more visual effect in your soup. And just go right down. All right. I am not looking at comments yet. I'll come back and look at them in a second. All right. So, and if you're on YouTube, please leave comments or tell us where you're coming in from so I can give you a shout out. All right. Even on YouTube, I can give you a shout out. All right. And I got these two. We're going to get those later. Get that top off because it's pretty much dry, but we can still use this in the soup part in our stock. And I don't need all that part there. Get that out. And again, just slice it right down the middle. Straight down. There you go. And slice. And again, I am not going by the recipe. I am going by what's in the recipe, but I'm not measuring it exactly. I know what it's supposed to look like. And I want to use up some of my veggies that are in here, such as my cabbage. I need to use up the stalk. This one here is a little brown on it, so we'll put that in the other pile. Yeah. All right, got that all done. Now we're gonna get our onion. Oh wait, we gotta get this part up. This part you can just go right in and dice this up also. It is still good. Those leaves have lots of flavor in them. Put that right in that pile. And you can see I'm just going right to town. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Let's take a sip of coffee because I just made a fresh cup of coffee. I gotta work tonight from 5 to 9. So let's get the coffee in us, right? Hello, Georgia. Hey, I'm in Georgia. I'm in southeast coastal Georgia there. North Carolina says Mary Connor. West Virginia says Tina Jones. I think that's what it says. I need better pair of glasses on. What are you making? We're making Weight Watchers 0 Point Soup, which is a vegetable soup for diets. Okay, there you go. We got all that. All right, so thanks for coming in, everyone. Florida. Hey, Daniel. I just live 7 miles from Florida. And Stephanie, what part of Georgia are you from? Michigan, Dearborn Heights, says Ronnie. Thanks for coming in. All right, so let me start getting this onion up. There, get that up. And I'm gonna go get my chopper while I'm gonna peel this baby. Most of the times I peel this, but you know what? If you have all these ingredients, you can stop the camera and cook along with me from YouTube. So that's my whole thing about cooking and putting this up there. And like you see me having frustration with the peel here. And yeah, one fell on the floor. All right. Anybody have a good thing of getting this paper off? Any suggestions would be recommended. But you do have like different layers of the onion. And again, you can save these little peels like this and put them in that stock also. Now the onion peels will make your stock go darker. So don't put too much onion peel in there, but this is like the one layer of peel that you would definitely want to save. You don't want to throw this stuff out because it does make your soups really, really flavorful. So I don't want to throw it out. I'm just leaving it in there. And this is my compost or my veggie peels that I want to use for my veggie stock. There you go. And cut that part off. And again, we can save that part too. And just cut this into 4, and we're going to chop this with the food chopper. That is the Pampered Chef food chopper I've had for 30 years or more. Probably 32 years. And this thing is available for sale. It comes exactly the way it is. It has a little lid down here, but we don't use the lid. And we're just going to chop this up. Yeah, look how fast that is. I don't want to do it too small. I sort of want it thick. Oh, that one didn't go very well. Let's put that one in with that. Nope, it doesn't want to go. Put that and that. There. And yeah, one more. Got it. All right, comes off. Get all that onion out. And boy, oh, this is a potent onion. I'm glad I did it with that. Whew, no tears here. But we have our mirepoix, which is carrots, celery, and onions already ready to go in my pot. And we can get our pot ready to go. I'm still using my cast iron because one, it shows really pretty on camera. And so I'm going to turn the stove on and get that pot nice and hot. We're going to add those carrots, celery, and onions. And this here is a oil dispenser, and it has 1 teaspoon up to 1 tablespoon. And you just push it like that. Wait a minute, I'm pushing it in. It has to be level. And you see the oil comes up to the top here, and now it's nicely measured out for 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to put that in my pot. Let me angle you over here. Oops. There you go. You can see the oil. Oops. I can't get you right there. Lean it up right there. We're going to put the oil in the pot. About a tablespoon. A good oil. I might put a little bit more. There we go. There. All right. Got the oil in there. Get it nice and hot. Let's put you back down. There. And I don't know why people want to, they always ask to be invited into the screen. And I don't even know them. If I don't know you, I've never met you, why would I invite you onto the screen? All right, so we're going to get that nice and hot, and then we're going to slice up. This is a zucchini. We're going to do this one here. Let me put this over the side while that's cooking up or heating up. And we're going to cut off the top of this one. Again, we could save this part. That goes in my little stuff, and the bottom part. Now, this one here, I'm going to cut right down in half. My zucchini, and then lay it flat, and I cut it down again. Okay, no, decline. I don't know why they're asking to come on board. I don't even know them. All right, now this one here, I'm going to use a different tool to cut this. I want to cut it really nice and pretty. So I want to use my quick slice. This is a quick slice. This is for soft fruits and vegetables by Pampered Chef. And you can get all these, you can buy all these tools. The link is in my profile, or message me and say, hey, I need that. Or I want to have a party with you, and then we can cook on camera together. All right, I'm going to cut that in half again. We're going to put these just like that. Put 3 on there. And we're going to slice it right down. Now this here is going to cut it 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch. There you go. So now all these are cooked at cut at the same thickness, 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to get a little bowl out, and we're going to put this in the bowl, because I'm just doing 1 zucchini. All right. There. Got little pieces in there. We'll get all that. And let's do another one. And cut that. 1, 2, 3. There. And right down. So this is good for like bananas, anything that's soft. Onions are a little bit hard to do on here, and carrots definitely not. You can do the celery, but I prefer cutting those up just like that and go right down. You can do pound cake butter on here. I'm trying to think what else I've used this for. I used to use it all the time, but now I've been using the knife. Okay, so I have about a cup of zucchini there. And my pan is getting nice and hot. So I'm going to take you over to the pan. Hard-boiled eggs, you can do that there too. So let me see. I'm going to flip us around and say hello to y'all. Oh, let me see. How do I flip this thing? More. No. Enhance. Flip camera. Mirror image. Here I am. Hello. Thanks for coming into my kitchen. Again, my name is Alexis. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and I teach you how to use your kitchen tools along with the recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. And today we are doing a Weight Watcher with 0 point soup is what it was called years ago. And I'm going to add this down because it's getting really, really hot. Ooh, it's getting really hot. And we're going to add in our mirepoix, which is our carrots, celery, and onions. And we're going to saute this right up. Just like that. It's going to be really hot. Ooh, there we go. You hear that sizzle? You know your pan's good. You should only heat your pan no more than 5 minutes. Usually it takes about 3 minutes to heat your pan, but this is cast iron, so it takes maybe a little bit longer. I'm going to put that down because we still have some more stuff to chop up. All right. Let's get a non-metal spoon to stir up our veggies. And I turned this down to like medium low right now. But it is beautiful, and it has great color on there. I'm going to Let me put that there. And hello, everyone. How's it going? It's going very well. Mr. Flintstone, how you doing? Follow Mr. Flintstone. He does some food broadcasts too. No help on the pans to buy. No help on pans to buy? Yes, if you post a party, you can get your pans up to 50% off. Next month, you can get it for 60% off when you host a party with Pampered Chef in November. Just close your party in November. Yeah, it does call for zucchini. You can add a little butter to saute too, but the olive oil is better for you. It helps your plumbing go through your system. I freeze mine for a few months. Juices don't run, chop away. There you go. Gumbo. I've never made gumbo. Cool gadgets, this lady. Let's see. What are we making? We're making veggie soup. All right, there we go. Hello, Aiden. How are you doing? All right, Aiden. I'll invite you up, Aiden. Here you go. Invite sent. All right. There, let me see if I can angle this around more. All right, you can see, oh, now you're gonna fall off my stove. All right, got it there? Is that good? All right. And you're angled at like really at an awkward angle. All right, I got my hands free now. Don't touch anything. I'm gonna saute this up. I'm gonna put it up a little bit higher. We need to get, oh, it's nicely, this is wilting down really nice. All right, so next we're gonna saute our onions, carrots, and garlic in a pan. Add the rest of the ingredients and simmer for 10 to 15 minutes and until done. So pretty much everything is ready to go. We're gonna do some garlic, and I'm gonna be doing my garlic press. Since these bulbs are really, really big, I've got some huge garlic here. We're just gonna I'm gonna cut the garlic in half, throw that in there, and I'm gonna put the garlic right in. I'm just gonna put the garlic right on top and not stir it for a sec. You don't want to have the garlic burn in your pot because it will get bitter, is what they say. Get that out of there. I don't need that. And if it gets stuck down there, just use your little brush that comes with it and pull it right out. Yeah, I'm gonna get that out. You need about a tablespoon of garlic for the recipe. That should go right in. Okay, got it. And once you go with fresh garlic, you're never going to go back to using your garlic that you get out of the jar. It is just so much fresher. All right, I'm going to try 2 of them at one time. 2 halves. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice amount of garlic coming right through this garlic press. Garlic press was one of my first original purchases with Pampered Chef, and I love it. Bam on the garlic, right? All right, that one's pretty good. Let's get that off. Squeeze over, squeeze it right through. Ah, nice. So there's my nice garlic, fresh garlic. Did you know fresh garlic, when you put it with olive oil, it's a little bit, it has a little spicy. It's a little hot, like as in spice-wise hot. That's still garlic in there. All right, so we got our garlic in. It's just resting on top of my sauteed veggies. All right, got all that. I'm gonna put this in the sink. I am done with that. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. Whew, that is that. Now, got that. We got to chop up some cabbage here. And I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to turn this off for a sec because it's super, super hot. And we're going to chop up that cabbage. What are your vegetables you have in there? All right, hold on a second while I flip my camera. I have to figure out flip camera, and I think I turned the mirror image off, but you're not staying still for me. My tripod. All right, so we're using garlic, tomato paste, diced tomatoes, chopped cabbage, white onion, carrots, skipping the green beans on this one, zucchini, and I put celery in mine. All right, here I'm just putting some slices in here because they are pretty big, and I'm just gonna slice this baby up. Now, it calls for 2 cups of cabbage. Wow, that's a lot. There. Okay. 2 cups. Okay, we got 2 cups. I'll get another 2-cup prep bowl out, and then we'll put it in here. This is 2 cups right there. Sip of coffee. I need coffee. What are y'all drinking right now? I'm drinking coffee and water. I'm a two-fisted drinker. Now make sure that your cabbage is small enough that it'll fit on a spoon. So don't be putting big pieces of cabbage in there. I think I might have enough of this. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think I got about 2 cups. All right, let's turn my oven back on. Okay, get a little hot. All right, I got about 2 cups of cabbage, just like that. I love it when things cut out really good. There. So 2 cups of cabbage ready to go. All right, let's put this off to the side. I think I'm all done chopping up stuff. We got some zucchini and cabbage to go in there. I need to open up some diced tomatoes. And this one here, you can lift this lid up like this, but I have my smooth edge can opener because some people don't have nails to do that, or they don't have the strength to do it. And let's see if this works, okay? Here, we're gonna pull that, hold it down, and slide it. And it comes off really nice. It's not flying at you, it's not gonna cut you, and you're good to go. Now this one I only need about half this can. I don't need all this. So we're gonna put the other half in the 1 cup prep bowl, and I'll use that for another time, okay? There, and I got my half a can of diced tomatoes, and I'm using fire roasted tomatoes. I find these have a better flavor to them. And then we're gonna be using chicken broth. We need at least 3 cups, maybe even 4 cups. And I'm gonna get my measure all, and we'll see how much liquid we have in here. Which one has more? This chicken broth has more. All right, so I'll measure it out. Just so I know for my own how much I used. All right, so I got 1.5 cups of chicken stock. And this one here is my beef one. I may just add extra water in it. All right, so that's 2 cups. And get the other one out and measure. I'm just showing you how. All right, so we have 2.5 cups of liquid going in there. I'll probably add more water because I have some tomato paste we're going to add in there too. All right, so let's put you back over and say hello. Let's see. Tomatoes are from Aldi. Yes, they are. Let's see. Enhance. Flip camera. Oop, flip my camera. Oop, we're flipping back and forth. Hello, hello. All right, mirror is on. All right. There. Okay. Gotcha. And let's see. All right. Is that Sweet Life? I think Sweets for Life. Wish I could have Sweets for Life. All right, so we're going to just saute this up a little bit. It got a little caramelized. No big deal. We're going to get that brown stuff off the bottom of there. And then I'll come back once we add the rest of the ingredients in, and we can talk about everything that we're doing right now. Let's see if I can get you situated. Oh. All right. That you can see it in the middle of the screen. Hands-free. All right, next, we're going to add in the rest of this stuff. I'm going to add in my liquid. It doesn't really matter how you add it, but you see how that brown stuff comes off? That is good caramelization down there, and that will bring you lots of flavor. So there's that. I'm going to add in my tomatoes. Now, I do have a little bit left over in here, so just get your other liquid. Give it a swish, because you want to use up all that goodness. You don't want that going down the drain. There. We're going to add in our 2 cups of cabbage. Get it all out. And our zucchini, which is 1 cup of zucchini. I just used 1 medium-sized zucchini. And we have our veggies all in here now. And our liquid. And we're going to add our seasoning. So I did 2.5 cups of broth, but I'm going to need add a little more water in there. I'm also going to do some tomato paste here. And I'm going to get this little measuring doohickey, and I'm going to do it calls tomato paste. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So just get your tomato paste, and we're going to put that right in. And I love using this as a measuring tool because it goes plop, plop, fizz, fizz, and we go right inside. And I don't have to worry about getting it out of that little, my sliding, I don't have to use this and try and get it out with my fingers and stuff. All right, so we got that, and I got all that ready. This can go back in the refrigerator for when I need it. I love these tubes of tomato paste rather than using the cans. because you can put it right back in the refrigerator and use it for next time. All right, seasonings. Now we need some seasonings. We need some pepper. You notice I did not put any salt in here, and we probably won't add any salt until we eat it because there's a lot of sodium in the stock that I just used. So if you're using your own veggie stock that has no salt, you can add salt now, or you can wait until the end. But a lot of people have high blood pressure, and you really don't need to add all that salt. When I usually go to a restaurant and I eat their food, it is too much salt for me. Too much salt is in the food that we eat. And I got to turn this on a little bit higher to get it bubbling. And we're going to add a little bit more liquid in here. So a little bit more seasonings. We're going to add some pepper, fresh pepper. 10 shakes of the shaker, okay? And we're going to add some oregano, which is 1 teaspoon. Let me say I got 1 teaspoon over here. Yeah. Get your oregano out. Now I did a little bit bigger than 1 teaspoon. And before you put it in, just dump it in. Just give it a crush with your hands so that it releases it, and that gives you a little bit more flavor. Okay. There. And I'm going to use some thyme and onion, just a little bit, because I like it. It's a Pampered Chef seasoning. Again, do your own thing. I'm just going to probably do maybe 1/4 teaspoon of this. I don't want to overpower it, okay? Again. There we go. And we are all done. So now we just need to mix this up. I need a little bit more water. I'm going to put in maybe 1/2 cup to 1 cup of water. I put 1 cup in here because I like mine a little bit more juice. I'm not opening up another thing of stock to keep in my refrigerator. That's looking really good. That's looking good. All right, so it just needs to come to a boil for about 15 minutes and it's good to go. So if I wasn't talking, this would probably already be done. We need to put a lid on it. There we go. And let it cook away. All right, now I can talk to y'all. Is this the dirt soup? Yes, diet dirt soup. It's diet soup. All this came from the dirt. It is a diet soup, Kimmy Joy, because it's all veggies. And you can make this vegetarian by using just vegetable stock on there. Santoku is the best knife. It is the best knife. For me, it's the best knife. I like it small. That's a very lightweight one. Pampered Chef has 2 different types of knives. One is this coated knife right here. And the other one is this one, is the really good knife. And this one is a little bit heavier and it works the same. It's a little more expensive than this one, but I always go for this one. I go for the cheaper knife. It's just a lighter weight in my hand and I like the lightweightness of it. So I do have a knife block that sits over there, and then I have my other colored knives in this turnstile here. All right, Dr. Pepper. You're drinking a Dr. Pepper. We have Dr. Pepper at work. I don't think I even had a Dr. Pepper at work. I usually give a shot of Sierra Mist or a shot of Pepsi when I need like a really quick upbeat. Grape Crystal Light. A Grape Crystal Light, says Laura. She's drinking that. Can you post that list? Yeah, I can post a list. I will put it in my, it is posted. I did it at the beginning of the, here, just put it right there. I did it at the beginning of this broadcast, which will be uploaded over to YouTube. And then I will post this in my Facebook VIP group and also on Table. Banquet beer. Never heard of banquet beer. Not Joey. Coffee. Hey, coffee. Your coffee. Drooling Jen. I think that's what it says. I'm the worst at saying your names, y'all. Unless it's like Claire. Sharon in Texas, 72, is drinking water. I'm drinking water also. Jen, Pi 1, has coffee also. I got coffee. I got this mug from my friend over in the UK, Melanie. She's here on TikTok, but not as often as she is on Twitch. She goes live at 4 o'clock on Twitch, and I don't go on Twitch at all. Thank you for all the follows too. All right. What about capsaicin? Peppers or so? I haven't done that. You can put in anything else you want on here. This is just like as long as it's all veggies in there, you're doing great. Watching you with that press. I'm out. Watching you with that press. I don't know what that means, Rebecca. I love my Pampered Chef garlic press, says Tara. I love mine too. I have 2 of them. Sherilyn, Texas 72, thank you for the follow. Have you used avocado oil much? I love it. I do. And I do use avocado. I have 2 sprays over here. And you know what? I actually forgot which oil I put in here. Usually I put like an A at the bottom if it says avocado, so I can't tell if this is avocado or olive oil, but both of them are great. However, one is better. It might be, I'm thinking 90% is avocado oil. This one's the A, this is the avocado oil, and this one is olive oil. Avocado oil is better to cook with because it has a higher burning point. So that means you don't burn it as often. The olive oil is better for like salads and using it on non-cooking things. So if you want a light spray on like your wrap or your hoagie or on your salads, then use olive oil. If you're cooking with heat, then use avocado oil, in my opinion. All right. There we go. Got it. All right. I'm going backwards on these things here. Thank you. South Carolina says she loves her Pampered Chef products. And I'm back to Mr. Flintstone, so I think I got everything. All right, coffee with, oh, whiskey and soda. I'm a Carrie B, whiskey and soda. Where are you at? I did post a list. Dr. Pepper, we got that one. All right, Lexus. Okay, so when I'm chopping right in front of me, all right, I have a tripod, and the tripod is sitting on, I'll show it to you. When I am chopping, it goes, when I'm chopping, it sits right here. I mean, we're talking, it is like right here. I'll take this off and I'll show you where it sits. All right, so I gotta move this without it. When I am chopping, I am standing like right next to it. All right, I'm standing right next to it, and you are facing down. All right, so, but this thing faces down, and so I am 5'4", and this must stand like almost 5 foot, because when I look at your comments, I gotta go sort of tip up and look down into it, because you're basically horizontal. The phone is horizontal looking down into it, but you are right on top of what I am doing. All right, and I got a very small space, but I make it work. I got too much stuff over here. I gotta clear it up eventually, and then I take you off and I put you on my stove, where I have that beautiful wooden cutting board over one of my elements there. All right, and then I put this right here like that, and then I have to figure out that you don't fall off, and you're sort of like positioned, and then I put you over, and when you're cooking down, when I'm cooking down, you are angled, so this thing tilts down into the pot, and then I go hands-free, so it's steady, even though it's sort of off. It's sort of off here. It's very precarious, very precarious. Did you do a show this you make all the time on here? Do you show this? Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Sharon. You're welcome, Doolin Jen. So that's, hey, there's Kim cracking the sidewalk. Kim, put up, if you broadcast, Kim broadcast, okay? Well, she's trying to go live, but she still needs 110 more people to go live. So follow Kim. If you broadcast, please put some emojis up so we can follow you. I'll give your name a shout out. Just put some emojis up, all right? And we will follow you so that you can go live and broadcast, or we can find, especially if you're cooking or you like crafts, definitely follow Kim. She has a farm life out there. Aiden, if he's still here, he does broadcast. I don't see anybody else I follow in here that broadcast. I'm very smooth about it. I've been doing this. I've been doing Pampered Chef for 7 years. However, I've been broadcasting for 6 years. 6 years I've been broadcasting, pushing that go live button as of June 1st. This past year was 6 years. So my first broadcasts were nowhere near what I do right now. And if you look at my videos that I do, I sound different, and Kim tells me this, and I hear it too. So when I do the videos here on TikTok, it's like plop, plop, fizz, fizz. I'm like, you don't hear me, and I like the interaction better this way. You hear more life in me versus instruction after instruction. And so I like it that way. There you go. Definitely. So I hear it in my voice. I hear it, and I just need to change or smile. I don't know what it is about doing it. I'm putting you on my tripod so I don't have to hold you, because I got to take the lid off the pot soon. There we go. All right, so see, hands free. All right, so we're gonna need a mitt, or my buddies. This is my microwave grips to pull things out of the microwave. However, I use it on my stove because this one here, like I can lift this up with this one here, okay? They're not meant for very hot things, but I can do this one here, and I put it over here. So anyway, this is Mr. Left. I'm Mr. Left, and I'm Miss Right, because we know we're right. I know, you say that all the time. All right, so they help me. We help Alexis out with hot stuff so she doesn't burn her fingers. Yeah, she doesn't like to burn her fingers. I wouldn't either. All right, so anyway, those are my microwave grips. I love them. Okay, so Duel and Jen, put some emojis up if you broadcast. If you have videos here on TikTok, all right, so that we can follow you, okay? I use a silicone pad. Your tripod won't slip. I don't have a big silicone pad. I got a silicone mat. I got a silicone glove, but it's not big enough to put on there. But yeah, you're right. Silicone would work. Need a big old piece of it though. Ay, ay, ay. Thanks, Deb. You're welcome. So that's my background, and with social media. I never knew anything about social media until I became a Pampered Chef consultant. And then I sort of, in the last year, I got a little burnt out on social media. In the last probably 6 to 8 months, probably 8 months. All right. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. And if you want to help me, I can help you get kitchen stuff into your kitchen gadgets like all that I have here. Get you different recipes. I like to cook. I can't cook a whole lot because I'm financially strapped right now, as y'all know. And I'm trying to get my business back up because I need some, and this is, we have 34 people here. I have some dental work that needs to be done. I need to have one tooth extracted and one tooth over here that needs a crown. This one's gonna cost $300 to pop it out. And we gotta figure out what to do with it after that. And then this one here needs a crown, and that's gonna be $1,500. So the only way, and I don't ask for help ever. The only way I can do that is earn it. Yeah, you have to earn money. And so by helping you get kitchen stuff into your kitchen, you can help me earn a little bit of money to go towards my dental expenses. So reach out to me. You can start a party now and in November, because November has 60% off any one product or set in the book. So if you're looking to replace your kitchenware, if you are looking to help a person that you know in Florida that lost everything, we can stock their kitchen up, okay? You can do that. We can do a share rewards party where you say, hey, I don't need anything, but I know my friends want to do this. We can do a share rewards party. The higher the sales, the greater the discount for you and your friends, up to, I think it's 25% off when you do a share rewards party and your amount reaches $1,000 and everybody in the party gets 25% off. That's one way. All right. Let's see. I think that's all we have there. All right. Oh, Duel and Jen. Oh, look, I could follow you. Jennifer. Duel and Jen. You're new, Duel and Jen. We'll follow you now. Find out what you're actually doing on your channel there. All right. So let me help you, and you can help me get my dental work done. So that's that. Look at that. All right, so my pot is boiling right now. I can hear it. And the one thing I love about this cast iron, enamel cast iron one, it's really nice to see the white rather than doing it in a dark pot, because then you really can't see the colors of stuff. And I've been using this probably for the last 2 weeks, making all the soups in this one pot. And also, it has a lid, and the Dutch oven has the same type of lid where it has little spokes coming down, and so that liquid that's rising up is not evaporating, it's going back down into the pot. So that does that. All right, now I need to get a spot so that I can put my lid. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so it's on a low simmer. Well, I don't know anything about the channel yet, really. I don't know much about this. I have made videos. Okay, well, the only way is to get your feet wet. And I was putting, the first couple of weeks, like I've been on TikTok for I think 1 year, 1 month, and I really didn't get involved in it until last January when, okay, so last year I had my Instagram account hacked and I lost it. And it took me, I think 6 or 8 months to get it back. Probably 8 months to get it back. Somehow I got it back. And then I was on this HAPS social media channel, and it was broadcasting into Facebook, and Facebook blocked me from going live. Well, I'm all about going live. And so I had like Instagram hacked. Well, Periscope died. Then Instagram got hacked. HAPS went off the air. And my Facebook was no live. I was like, oh my God, I'm dead in the water, because my whole thing is going live and teaching you how to cook. You go live for once. Hey, Bernie, how you doing, Bernie? Oh my God, Bernie. Bernie Dole is for way back in the day, way back in Periscope days and HAPS days. And bless you, Bernie. Hopefully everything's going good. I did see Vanita's birthday come up on my Facebook thing. I was like, oh, thank gosh. Hopefully her kids are okay, because they were in the Fort Myers area, but I think she was west of 75, which didn't get hit as bad as east of 75 down in Florida. So anyway, I was thinking about her kids. I was like, oh my God, if she was down there, that would be a heart attack. So anyway, we're doing soup. We're doing veggie soup. It's a diet soup. It's a Weight Watcher 0 point soup. It's about, I don't have green beans, and we added celery in here into my soup. All right, so I'm opening this up, and you can see all the liquid draining down into it. This is looking so good, y'all. Let me put that over there. It is really heavy, so make sure that you have a spot to put that hot pan, and don't put it on anything, on any of your countertops, all right? Are you AlexisC from Facebook? Yeah, I am AlexisC from Facebook. Dylan and Jen, if you Google AlexisC_CanDo, you'll see wherever I was. Because I use my hashtag AlexisC, which is like right here, AlexisC. Because if I can do it in the kitchen, you can do it in the kitchen. All right? And I mean cooking. If I can cook it, you can cook it. You can probably cook it better because you're not on screen. And a lot of people do. All right, let's get that wooden spoon back over. Make sure when you use enamel, never use metal, because you'll scratch that pot and it won't be good. Oh, great. I'm thrilled to meet you. Do you know me from Facebook, Jen? So anyway, oh, this soup is so good looking. Now, if you want, you can add your protein at this time. If you have cooked chicken, add some cooked chicken in there, you know. That's fine, all right? If you want to add shrimp, add a little shrimp in here. You get a little protein. But right now, I need some veggies in my life. I need a lot of veggies. There was a girl, her name is Beth here on TikTok. And bless her, that's all I can say is bless her. The poor girl has a problem. She couldn't go to the restroom for 15 days. I go like twice a day. And so I'm very regular because, one, I use oil. I use olive oil or avocado oil, and that makes your plumbing go really quick. All right, it keeps your plumbing lubricated, let's say. And when you eat veggies, fiber and protein, and get rid of all that flour and sugar, although I'm a sugar addict. Y'all know I eat sugar out of the can, right? Like a can of icing, I just eat it like it's candy. All right, and it's cheaper than candy. No, but I'm gonna go find you on Facebook. Facebook, I know how to use. You can go right into my link in my profile, and it'll take you right there. Oh my goodness. No, for real, Kim, for real. Your oil, when I was originally on Weight Watchers, they said, here, I'm going to turn this off because it's done. When I was originally on Weight Watchers, you used to have 2 teaspoons of oil, they said olive oil at that time, in the order, and that had to be added to your points. So it was like a point or 2 for olive oil. And I was like, oh man, but you had to have it because it lubricates you. So either if you cook with it, or you eat it on a salad, or put it on a wrap, it's that. That was a sure. How do I find the link? Be bopping. The link is in my profile. So just touch my name up there, up at top up there. I'm not sure which way I look up here, but up on top where you see AlexisC_CanDo, you can go into my profile. And in my profile, I have an active link called Linktree. And in the Linktree, you can send me a private message by email. You can request to join my VIP group. I have to vet you first before I put you on the Table VIP. The Table VIP is the Pampered Chef website, and I had it open, but I had a troll going in. Yeah, I get trolls too. I got trolls from Periscope that followed me, the Haps that followed me here. So anyway, I just vet you before you go into that one. And but the Facebook group is open. You have to answer 3 questions. How do I know you? Like, what platform? Where are you at? I forget the third one. Haven't done it in a while. That was, yeah. All right. Thank you for sharing, Bernie. I appreciate it. You're welcome there, Bee Boppin'. Hope to see you over there. So, yeah, and I'll post this over there, and I'll post the video. I actually upload the live because I download this, and then I upload it over to my Facebook, and I upload it over to YouTube, and then the YouTube gets put over into the Table. So I got to do 3 things before I even go to work today. It's already 3:30, and I got to leave in an hour to go to work. Although today I don't have to get in until 5, right at 5 o'clock. So you ever have a job where you have to get in like 15 minutes early for one position, 10 minutes early for another one, or right on time, like right when it's scheduled? Another one? I have different times that I go in. Like on Saturdays, if I'm waitress, I get in right at 4 o'clock. If I'm a hostess, I get in right at 5 o'clock, maybe even 5 minutes to 5, because there's really nothing to do. And then if I'm a cashier, I gotta get in 15 minutes beforehand to count the money, get the salads ready, and do stuff. So I'm like, what am I doing? So I'm either a cashier, a waitress, or a hostess. And tonight it's just a hostess, $10 an hour, you know, for what, 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I'm like, God, y'all, bless my heart. That's all I can say. You know what bless your heart means, right? Y'all know what bless your heart means. I'm being serious. Bless your heart. Somebody says bless your heart. It's not a compliment. It means you idiot. So bless my heart. I'm an idiot. Yeah, bless my heart. Bless your heart. means you're an idiot. It's a southern polite way of saying idiot. Just saying, y'all. No, Drill and Trent. Don't tell them. I tell them that all the time there, Kim. All right, we gotta taste this, babe. So y'all know I love my little sampling thing. This comes with a charcuterie board by Pampered Chef. Yeah, a charcuterie. And I love, I use this all the time. This and these little tasting spoons that come with it, okay? 2 bowls, 2 spoons, plus the Lazy Susan and a lot of other gadgets. So I use these all the time. I wish they sold them separately, because this is my favorite part of broadcasting, is I get to eat it while you watch me. All right, there we go. Get that carrot down in there. Oh, that's nice. Put a little more juicy in there, juice. So we got some soup here. All right, I got celery, carrots, cabbage, zucchini, tomatoes. Okay, and I used up my chicken and beef stock, but you use veggies if you want to eat veggies, okay? So we just let this cool down. I'm gonna take a little bit of the broth and see. We probably need a little salt, because the only salt is from the broth. Oh, so good. No, it tastes good. I don't need that salt. It's great just the way it is. You know, I never put celery in the soup, and I really like it. I like it better than the green beans. This is wonderful. Oh, look at that carrot. Let me get that carrot. Look at that little carrot and celery right there. Oh, yeah. It does look really good. Carrots are like a little bit, al dente is like, they're a little hard. This is a little bit beyond al dente. They're nice. They're firm. Now, when you have a party and you want to lose weight and you have to go to a party, say the party is like next Saturday, you want to eat this, okay? You want to eat this before you go to the party so that you don't overeat. And you can pray this up if you want to pray it up. Go right ahead. Yeah, it's really good. It has this spinach, the cabbage in there. Oh, great. So I need to lose like 8 pounds. 8 pounds for myself. I am 2.4 pounds over my goal from Weight Watchers, which I'm 148 right now. I need to be 146. My personal goal is 142. So I'm 6.4 pounds over my personal goal. But my real one, by Thanksgiving, hopefully Thanksgiving, can be 140 because the holidays are coming up. I'm already eating the Halloween candy. I gotta stop that. All right. So eating healthy soups. Hey, the road less travel. I'm inviting you up, girl. There you go. So you have to follow the road less travel here. She went to Alaska over the summer, and now she's on her way back. She went to Mount Rushmore. She has some great travel photos, and her poor puppy dog passed away while she was up in Alaska. So anyway, if you got to lose some weight, be intentional, all right? Drink a lot of water, liquids. Don't have that soda or sugar stuff. I saw so many drinks. Went to the gas station and I paid $30 to get gas. And I'm looking at the drinks on both sides. I'm like, oh my God, it was like $3 a pop for some type of drinks. I never even heard of these drinks before. Energy drinks and stuff. And I'm like, no, just drink water. Eat some veggies. This veggie soup is great. It's getting cold outside, so you can eat this. You can eat this. All right, what are we cooking? We're cooking a veggie soup that's for diets to lose weight. It's a Weight Watcher 0-point soup. However, I made it my own because I went there and I added celery on mine. Oh, 0 points. Hi! Oh my God, how are you doing? I don't know your real name, but
how are you?
Nice to see you and meet you finally.
I know, it's good to meet you too.
If you're ever over in southeast coastal Georgia, off of 95, message me. Or message me now.
Yes, please. I want some of this food you're making. It looks amazing.
So this is the soup. Look. And this will last. This is probably a good 5 or 6 cups in here. Probably 6 cups in here. All right. The recipe.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So you can Google this recipe and then just make it your own. But it's the Weight Watchers 0-point thing, and I just cut up stuff.
Oh, cabbage, yeah.
Yeah, it has cabbage in it, so it may give you gas if you are not tolerant to cabbage, but I'm okay with that. And then diced tomatoes. If you don't have them, then skip it and put something else in there. So it has garlic, celery, carrots, onions. Any kind of onion will do. All right. I didn't do green beans, but I put celery in there. Sliced zucchini. What else do we have in there? That's it. And it calls for vegetable broth, but I had leftover beef and chicken. Just put that in there. Add a little bit more water and tomato paste.
I'm going to turn my music.
So it's a great soup if you want to lose a little bit of weight or at least get some veggies in you. This is definitely the soup to go. I have a few other soups that we're going to be doing too. So I think it's going to be all about soups. I love soups.
I definitely need to lose some weight, so that'll be good.
And it freezes well.
When we were in Montana, I couldn't go horseback riding because I was too fat. So
no.
Yeah, for real.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, I know. Either did I. I was like, can I? And then when we were trying to like sign up online or whatever, there was like, they were like, no, you're too big for your BMI, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Wow, I'm at the max for my BMI. I'm 5'4", and the max is I think 148, 146, right in there. And so with Weight Watchers, I got lifetime at 146, but I'm at 148, so I need to lose 2 pounds by next Thursday. So yeah, it's just
Weight Watchers really does work though.
Yeah, it does. It teaches you to eat the right portion sizes, and there's no foods off the limit. So if I want pizza, I can eat pizza. I just got to, account for it.
Yeah, you got to account for it.
Yeah. I'm not doing the plan very well because I'm not writing it all out, but I do know when I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
I come home and I eat Halloween candy, which is not good. But last night I came home and I had one of those Olay tortillas, and I put the turkey pepperoni in there, and I put some bugles, like crunchy, like probably 8 bugles on there, and I rolled it up, like a roll, and it's great. But that turkey pepperoni, if you substitute certain things, like if you like pepperoni, instead of eating the regular pepperoni, eat the turkey pepperoni. You will not know the difference.
Okay.
And the Olay tortillas, I have to go get that bag. these things, these smaller ones are like 1 point on Weight Watchers versus
Nice.
like 3 points or even more on certain other ones. And there's three different kinds. There's like a regular white one. This is a spinach one. There's a sun-dried tomato one. So these make great sandwiches. They make great quesadillas, get great burritos. And I just keep on, I mean, in the morning, I may fry up an egg, put a little bit of refried beans in there, season it with some cumin and cayenne pepper, and it is protein on protein. Because
Nice.
you really want to eat a lot of protein and fiber in your diet, and keep away from the white
Yeah.
stuff. Keep away from
Cut
the
down
white
those
stuff.
carbs. I actually
Yeah.
have to be gluten free, so
Oh.
yeah, that's been a problem or a challenge.
Yeah, well, this is gluten free.
Yeah. You can freeze that too, can't you?
Yeah, you can freeze it. It freezes really good. Another good one
Nice.
to freeze is taco soup. And instead of making it with beef, you can add ground chicken or ground turkey to it rather than the beef. So
Okay.
substitute little things rather than going all beef. Substitute, and I'm telling even like sloppy joes, you can make your own sloppy joes rather than doing it out of the can, because everything out of the can or box has a lot of
Yeah.
sodium in it. Yeah, so make it
Oh.
yourself versus doing
Is
it.
it just lighter, like less fat to like cut out the beef?
Yeah, cut out the beef.
No.
Even though my mom's doctor says eat more beef, which she's older, so I do eat the beef. But if I
Yeah.
can substitute it in there, I'll substitute it, and you don't know the difference.
Nice.
Especially if you're doing the lighter meats, you add this little kitchen bouquet, and it makes it a little bit darker, and they can't tell at all. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Or if you want to stretch, if you are doing it, you can add a little bit of mushrooms in there and chop up those mushrooms really good with that food chopper or so. And that stretches your meat and also gives you some veggies in there. So,
Great. Nice.
Dul and Jen, definitely join Weight Watchers. It's best to go to in-person meeting versus doing it online because you have no accountability. However, when we were on our little sabbatical for over a year, I did go live in my VIP group, and I weighed myself every Thursday. Instead of going to the meeting, I weighed myself, and I was accountable to the people in my group. And I'm like, okay,
Oh,
I'm
that's
up, I'm down, I'm up. But I'm like this. And then, and
yeah.
even if you're like this, it's still going down. And I've lost 50 pounds. I was like
Wow,
194.
good for you.
Yeah. And it was little by little, and I like the
Yeah.
weight I am now. But
Yeah, you
it
look
just
great. That's why you're
creeps.
talking about it. I'm like, I think you look fabulous. But it's how you feel and how you want to be. So
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
I got to get
Whatever
that
you want.
8 pounds, first 2 pounds, and another, just do two, even 1 pound,
Mhm.
just a little by little. It's just
Yeah.
changing some eating habits. Why are you eating? This is another thing. If you can, say, get a can of veggies that you like. I usually do green beans because I can eat green beans out of a can. So if you can get a
Yeah.
can, and you put that can wherever in your pantry, your refrigerator, and you say, can I
Mhm.
eat this can of veggies? Whatever veggie it is. If you can eat it, you're hungry. You are physically hungry. If you can't, you are mentally hungry. So close that door and go get some water.
I've never heard that before. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
I'm
It
gonna
could be
start
any
thinking about that.
veggie that you can eat out of a can. So you have something physical to look at, and you say,
Yeah.
"Can I eat this?" No, I don't need that. I'm I'm just thirsty. So
Yeah.
thank you, Jen. I'm actually 60, so yeah, I just turned 60 in September. So I think I look really good for
Yeah,
60.
you do.
So taking care of yourself, that's all it is. Um,
Yeah.
don't stress out over little things. Life's too
Yeah.
short to stress. And
Yeah, that's true.
even though I need to get that 2 pounds off before I go back to Weight Watchers, I gotta start writing it. I should come in and do the little nows and say, all right, what am I? And do the camera. You have
Yeah.
that now thing? I don't know what that thing is. What?
No, I don't. I was like, what?
Yeah, the now, it's a now thing. It's on the bottom of your screen, and it's only posted for 24 hours, and it's a snapshot at that time of day. And people are like doing their ceilings. I don't know what they're doing. It's the
Oh,
weirdest
yeah, I
thing.
did read it. Like it kept trying to push it, and I was like, I don't know what
And you
this
can't
is.
see
But
anybody else's now until you do your own.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was
Yeah,
about
she does
it.
look amazing.
So I'm gonna eat this soup, and then I gotta get ready to go to work. I'm the
Okay,
hostess with the
nice.
mostest tonight.
Thanks for inviting me
Oh, you're
on.
welcome. You're my first
It was
invite. Actually,
it was good to like actually talk in person, you know? Well,
I
sort
know,
of,
I
but
know, really. So I'm going to try and go live more.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and when I upload this to YouTube, I found out I've been doing it wrong. You have to put how to make vegetable soup. Wait, what?
Okay.
Okay. So when you upload your stuff, put how to's in there. And the last one I just did, it was potato soup. I have like almost 500, 450 or so views versus like my
Nice.
usual 30 to 60 range. I'm like, wow, I should put the
That's
how
low
to more. But
pushing.
because it is a search engine, remember, it's a search
Yeah.
engine.
Oh,
So,
yeah, yeah.
and now TikTok is also a search engine. So how to brings up more views.
Oh,
So anyway,
okay. Yeah, I'm
anyway,
stuck around like 200 views all the time.
yeah. No, mine goes up to about 500, I
Nice.
think, on
Yeah,
mine.
good.
But also you have to have like make sure that who you're following responds and comments and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That has a lot. It's a totally different algorithm thing.
Yeah, it
Anyway,
is.
I'm happy. I'm happy when I go live. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna drop down because I gotta get to go into work and clean up
Yeah.
before I go. So anyway, nice to meet you, and I'll
It's good
talk
to
to you
meet
later.
you.
Okay, or see you another
Bye.
time. All right, bye. All right, everyone, we're gonna put this down, and I'm gonna say bye bye because it is time to go clean up and eat my veggie soup. If you need anything, please reach out to me. The link is in the profile, and you can get these great tips and nice tools to use when you buy Pampered Chef. Reach out to me. I love to help you in your kitchen. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank you, Jen.